Hi everybody, I'm back with another video for you for things you can practice at home. This is going to be more of a concept-driven video, information about posture and frame that you should know and keep thinking about even at home while you're practicing. And these are concepts about posture and frame in the smooth dances for both leader and follower. A lot of these things are going to be universal that both parts can practice. Okay? All right, so first of all, something that pretty much everybody can continue working on is their posture. It's really important in all dances, but for the smooth dances, our posture is super important in terms of our connection with our partner. So, a couple of exercises we can work on. I have one at the wall that we'll do in a minute, but I just want to generally explain the posture of what we should be feeling in the smooth dances. So, when I'm standing, just normal, talking, my head might be slightly forward, my back might be slightly arched, all right? And I'm really kind of not engaging my core, so I'm just kind of pitched forward up top. So in the smooth dances, I actually want to try to create all my blocks in a row, all my blocks stacked in a row. So I want to bring in my hips underneath me, and I want to bring my shoulders back. So I'm trying to create a straight line through the top of my head all the way down my body. All right? So as opposed to this kind of forward posture, I'm going to bring it up and tuck my hips underneath. All right? Now, a really good way to practice this and really feel what you should be doing is going to a wall or some kind of flat surface, a door, a wall that you can practice on. All right, so go ahead and find a space against an empty wall that you may have and any space that you have against a flat surface. All right, so when you're standing against the wall, you can't see it right now, but my feet are about 2 inches away from the baseboard. And naturally, if I'm just standing against the wall, the things that are going to touch the wall are my bum, my shoulder blades, and the back of my head. You might even find, if you need to really work on your posture, that if you're standing naturally against the wall, your head doesn't touch the wall. And that you'd have to kind of really struggle to get your head back, okay? But you want to aim for your bum, your shoulder blades, and the back of your head touching the wall. All right? Now, we have a curve in our back here. And so what I want to try to do for the smooth dances is eliminate this curve in my back, the space between my lower back and the wall, by bringing in my belly button to my spine. And what that does is it engages my core and it brings my hips underneath me. Okay? So that's an exercise you can work on. Back rounded, back arched, belly button to spine, rolling the hips underneath. Arch in the back, belly button to spine, engaging the core. And you'll notice you'll feel it in your core as well as your glutes. You're going to be squeezing your glutes as well. All right? So that's an exercise you can work on, just trying to eliminate the curve in your back and the space between your back and the wall. Now, of course, it might not actually get completely filled, but that's what you want to strive for. Okay? Now, if you feel that your head isn't touching the wall, you really want to get the back of your head touching the wall. So try not to let the top of your head be what touches the wall, but try to bring your head straight back so that the back of your head is touching the wall. And we always want to think back of head in line with the spine. So I don't want my head here. I want to bring the back of my head right up against the wall in line with my spine. All right? So now that I've got this position, I'm just gonna, sorry, I forgot to mention, you want your knees slightly bent because this is smooth dancing. So we always have our knees slightly bent. So feel your position and then just go ahead and scoot a little bit forward. And when you bring your frame, that's where you want to end up for your smooth dances. Really thinking almost like I have a wall right up against my back. I don't want to arch my back. I really want to think about a flat back. Okay, so now that we've talked about posture, we're going to talk about frame. So first I'm going to start off with the leaders. You want to really correct where your arms should be in our smooth dance frame. So our right arm, that's the arm that's holding our partner. So we really want to make sure that that elbow is quite far out and that the palm of my hand is really facing the right side of my chest. So I don't want my hand to be in the center because then the lady will slide over in front of me. So it's partially your job to really make sure she stays offset by bringing your right elbow out and making sure that your right palm is facing the right side of your chest. Okay, now the left arm. This one's a little more complicated. Leaders, the left arm, we have 3 angles we have to remember. 90 degrees, 45 degrees, 45 degrees. So the first is 90 degrees. Second is 45 degrees. I'm just going to turn to the side. And then third, 45 degrees with your hand. So the right arm is out to the side, with the right hand facing the right side of the chest, elbow out to the side. Okay, now, with our left arm, we want to make sure the elbow all the way through is all in line with the spine. So I don't want the arm forward. I don't want it back. I want it in line with my spine. My right arm, I want slightly forward. So I don't want to bring this arm behind me. I want ever so slightly forward in front of my body. Okay? Good, so those are your angles and where your arms should be for your smooth dances as a leader. Now, as a follower, same concept. I'm going to really make sure my left arm, that my elbow is out to the side, and that's going to place me more offset to my partner. Okay, if my elbow comes in, I'm going to end up shifting in front of my partner straight on, and I really want to maintain offset position. So I'm going to bring this left elbow out. Okay, I want to make sure that I'm really holding my partner, mostly with my middle finger and my thumb, right underneath their shoulder muscle. So not up here, not down here, right underneath the shoulder muscle. Then I'm going to lift my right arm to meet my partner. I have tone in my arm, but it's not stiff and it's not loose. So I have a little bit of tone. Also, you'll notice my elbow is not down, it's not up. It's somewhat in the middle, locking in my shoulder. So that's the position I want to be in the smooth dances as a follower. Okay, so last exercise to work on our frame is engaging our lats and our back muscles when we lift our arms. We always hear strong frame, I need a strong frame, I need this. Well, really a lot of our energy and a lot of our power holding our frame should be coming from our back muscles. It shouldn't really be coming from our arms themselves because this gets really tiring and then you also feel like you're fighting your partner. So I really want to feel that when I'm lifting up my arms, I'm using my back, my lat muscles to lift my arms. So what we're going to do to make this happen is as I lift my arms up, I actually think about pushing my shoulders down at the same time. So instead of lifting my arms up and my shoulders coming up, as I lift my arms up, I'm going to push my shoulders down. So I want to think about doing this. So as you can see, when I do this, I have a longer line in my neck. I'm not lifting from my shoulders, and this makes it really tiring. Can't really hold a frame for very long with your shoulders being what's holding your tension. So lifting up, pushing your shoulders down, arms coming straight forward, and bring it down. Again, shoulders down, lifting the arms up, using those back muscles to lift your arms. Okay, now once you've lifted your arms once you've lifted your arms parallel to the ground, what I want you to do is take your elbows out, flat tabletop to the side. all still pushing your shoulders down the whole time. Now bring them back in front of you and down. Try it again. Bring the arms up, pushing the shoulders down, elbows out to the side. Bring them in front of you, arms down. Sorry if you can hear upstairs neighbors are really loud. Up, elbows out to the side, hands forward, and down. All right, well, I hope that gave you some things to think about and things to work on regarding posture and frame. Of course, I could do a 2-hour video on all the things that we could talk about in terms of posture and frame, but those are some starting points for you. I hope that it helped. If you have any other requests for videos, go ahead and comment them down in the comment section of the video. I'd love to hear from you guys what you'd like to work on and what you'd like to learn. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying safe. And soon I really hope to see you guys back on the dance floor. All right, bye.